Do you know what? I've put both glasses down and I've mixed them up, so even I don't know which one's which. So there is variant A and variant B, or variant A, variant B. Let's dive in and see what they're like. Oh, shit in hell. That is really nice. Oh my God. Okay, that's got something different going on, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. So that for me is giving like a kind of fruit salad sweet, a bit of confectionery. It's got a lovely, powerful, sweet finish to it. Fruit-wise, there's a lot going on. There's definitely some mango, kiwi, something much sweeter than that, white peach. Wow, this is just ridiculous. There's no way a beer that strong should drink like that. And this guy. That is fucking nuts. That is peach, like all varieties of peach. That's like a whole peach farmer's market, specialist stand all wrapped into one. What's surprising, given that I know what the hop is, not that you're gonna find out yet, but it doesn't have all of the characteristics that you'd kind of think it should have for this hop varietal. A lovely bit of pineapple in there, bit of mint, quite weedy. And again, surprisingly, not all of the typical presentations of all of the things that some of you on the other side of the fence for this beer might be worried about. So, we've done a fair few of these over the years. We've done some ABs, we've done some Taco Cats, some red lorry, yellow lorry. We've done V6, V7. We've done V4, V5. Lots of things over the years where we put two different things side by side. They might not be the biggest differences that you'll ever experience, but it's fun. And so what we've got here are two beers that you're going to get to try in our tap rooms. That's here at Unit 9 in Manchester, down in London at Enid Street, and if we can convince John down to Sadler's Cat too. And you're going to get to try these draft products side by side, have the same experience that we've all had here. We've just tasted a bunch of beers and given you some lovely tasting notes. So come and get involved. If you can get to us, come and try the draft products side by side. See what they're like as constituent parts. If you can't, don't worry about it. These two blended, well, there's some pop. It's gonna be fucking delicious. Yeah, yeah, that smells incredible. That is up there, I think, with what we got out of V19. That's kind of getting up there with what you get out of Troubles. That is thick, really, really saturated, incredibly punchy. I'm going to hand over to Jay, who's going to tell you in a little bit more detail about what this beer is and why we've chosen the particular products we have, how we've put together this experience for you in our tap room, and I hope that you have a wonderful time with it. Cheers.
Hello everyone, my name's Jay. I'm one of the brewing managers here at Cloudwater. Today's the day we're packaging V19, our latest in the series of double IPAs that we've been making pretty much since the start of Cloudwater's inception. This one we're focusing on a single ingredient, whereas last time we focused on a process. This ingredient is a hop. It's one of the most kind of singular, esoteric, divisive hops that I know of. It definitely divides people here in the brewery, but I absolutely love it. This is a hop that's been around for nearly 20 years now, I think, in the UK. It went through a brief kind of rise, kind of 2008, 2009, if you're old enough to remember those years, and then kind of disappeared for 9 or 10 years and came back with, real excitement for us. And that hop is Riwaka. It's a hop which I kind of loved from the minute that I tasted it many years ago. It was super fruity, Super aromatic, a lot of white grape, a lot of kind of stone fruity stuff that you get from like a lot of New Zealand hops, but it also had this kind of weird hoppy sulphurous aroma, which, you know, at the time a lot of brewers kind of cried, it's an off flavour, it's terrible, because sulphur is an off flavour, but there was something unique about this hop which made me want to try it more, and I was sad that it disappeared for so long. So when it was reintroduced back into the UK market, I was super excited, and it was still kind of that big, fruity, stinky kind of, in a good way, presentation that I kind of remembered from all those years ago. So V19 is focusing solely on Riwaka, but because it's Cloudwater and we don't like to do things kind of easily, we've kind of mixed it up a little bit. A few months ago we got a visit from Eggers Hops, who are in the upper Moutere Valley in the South Island of New Zealand, and they've focused quite a lot on different cultivars of Riwaka. So they do kind of a regular kind of strain of Riwaka. They also do a strain of Riwaka called Eggers Special, which is kind of less savoury, edges more towards kind of pineapple, lime, grapefruit, still with a little bit of that stink that we really like out of Riwaka. But they kind of said to us, like, this is absolutely amazing, you need to try this. And that was a good kind of impetus for us to see how, you know, just how that hop performed alongside the Riwaka that we get from Freestyle, who are a New Zealand collective that we've worked with for years. We've absolutely loved their products, and to get the overall experience of Riwaka, we've split the dry hop on this beer. Primary fermentation took place in a single tank, and then we split it 50-50 between one tank and another. In one tank we've dry hopped with Freestyle Riwaka with a bit of Freestyle Riwaka hop keef, just to accentuate that top note, and the other tank we've dry hopped solely with Eggers Special. This has given us like a real insight into how Eggers Special has performed as a single hop. We also know how Riwaka has performed as a single hop from Freestyle. And then we've packaged those two beers separately and blended them together to, become V19 as a single product. All three beers are going to be on at our tap rooms this weekend from Friday. You'll be able to taste the difference between just the single hop Riwaka plus the hop keef, how Eggers have cultivated Riwaka into something, very new, kind of very fruity, a very different experience to the regular strain of Riwaka that we currently get. And then you're going to be able to taste them blended all together into something more than its constituent parts. It's really drinkable, it's really fruity. If you like Riwaka, you're gonna fucking love it. Come down and have it, it's great.
This beer is a deep dive into a hop that honestly didn't land very well when it first came onto the scene. A lot of people thought it was too divisive, too weird, didn't really have a place in modern beer, too savoury. What we've gotten hold of here are two expressions of this hop, or I should say three expressions of this hop, that we think give an entirely different characterful experience to what you might be used to. So this is a deep dive into Riwaka. You're going to find something that you don't fully expect in this beer, because it isn't just the cup full of tarmac and diesel and two-stroke oil and black onion seeds on strawberry jam on toast and all the other things that we've got from Riwaka over the years. This has lots more going on, because what we've done is we've sourced Riwaka from three different places using a very, very modern hop product in liquid form, Riwaka pellets from two different farms. And honestly, it kind of builds out this rich, luscious, full flavoured expression of this hop. If you've had Riwaka before and you were sitting on the fence about it and you're just not sure that it's hot for you, come and check this out. I guarantee you it's a new experience for you. If you think Riwaka's a bit stinky and too kind of diesely and savoury and all the rest of it, again, you're going to be surprised by just how fruity this thing is. If you love Riwaka, come and try something that is a slightly different expression to what you've had from us before. We've got a bunch of Riwaka beers out right now that taste incredible. Get this side by side, get stuck in.